We interrupt our programming. This is a global emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Our world is coming to a sweet and catastrophic end. At 1:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there have been reports coming from the National Weather Service that the moon is making its direct collision towards Earth. The President is expected to speak on all stations for the final time. Stand by.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am really sad to say this, but our world is coming to an end. I am speaking on behalf of the President of the United States, declaring a global state of emergency. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration and the National Aeronautics and the National Weather Service. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Please listen carefully to this alert, as this alert contains information that relates to an ongoing global state of emergency. Reports coming from the National Weather Service and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention saying that the sweets such as cake, cupcakes, ice cream, everything else that is dessert related are now reaching its maximum level. The 4 desserts are now using all its power level in every single country of the world. It is believed that these attacks may have hit these countries of Mexico, Japan, the United Kingdom, and Australia, and of course the United States. We have a force of military power as well as our old allies have tried to fight these desserts as they are too powerful. They used a lot of powerful attacks on all of our worker friends that work for the dessert company. I'm afraid to say this, but all attempts have failed, and there's no other way to stop the desserts' wrath. The desserts are continuously using these powerful levels. This world continues to fall apart. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say this, but this is the end of the world. There's no reason to remain calm. Go into panic mode. All residents in the United States and the rest of the world are now urged to gather with friends and loved ones and live our final moments together. Pray to your God or gods if you are part of religion, and repent. Thank you for existence on this planet. It's been a great planet for about 1 billion years, and now it will soon be a wasteland. I'm now going to conclude the final broadcast with one last playing the national anthem. After that, all television and radio stations will shut down. This is the presidential representative on behalf of the President of the United States signing off for the final time. Goodbye, and may God bless you all during our final hours on beloved planet Earth.